Hi, Sasha. Sorry, I know you've just finished work, but do you have a minute? Hi, Kelly. I have some time. Is something wrong? Well, it looks like there's a mistake in the material for tomorrow. Sorry to ask you at this hour, but do you think you could take a look at it real quick? I think I might know the one. Yeah, if there's a mistake, it's probably best to take care of it before tomorrow. No problem. I'll do it right away. You're a lifesaver. Well, especially considering this project is based on one of my ideas, we want everything looking tip-top. Besides, I can't even count the times you've helped me out. This is the least I can do for you. I knew I could count on you. At this rate, you're going to end up being my boss one of these days. Don't say that. Then who am I going to have to look up to? Good point. Anyway, are you at home already? I know this seems a bit at odds with me asking you to do some extra work, but I'm very sorry to intrude into your family time. Like I said, don't worry about it. This project is also important. That's true, but it's late. Dan is probably already home as well, right? Actually, as long as we can get the materials sorted out before the meeting tomorrow, it'll be fine. So don't feel like you need to do it immediately, okay? It's fine. Actually, Dan isn't home yet, so I've got some time on my hands anyway. Hopefully, this will fill it quite nicely. Oh, really? I know Dan transferred out of our department, but he's still at our company, right? He's still at the office? He's been working a lot more overtime recently, so it's not so unusual for him to be home late. So like I've said, I've got time. Don't worry about it. You said it's not unusual? Like more often than not? I guess you could say that. But I'm getting pretty used to passing the time by myself. Maybe I'm a bit lonely, though. But that'll probably fade in time as well, I guess. I know this might not be my place, but have you told him how you're feeling? You mean about being a bit lonely? Yeah. Of course, his work is important, but if you're feeling lonely, well, I just think you both would be better off if you told him directly. I could tell him, but it's work, you know? I don't want to get in the way of his career. I hope you're not going to say that you're just going to hang in there. Is that bad? Of course. Take it from me, not as your boss, but as someone who's been married for a long time. Marriage doesn't work if you're just hanging in there all the time. But don't you think there are times when you have to be patient? Marriage also doesn't work if I only focus on what I want all the time. Sure, a little patience is necessary, you're not wrong. So then, isn't it better not to say anything? That doesn't mean you should just suffer in silence as long as you can take it. Men aren't that bright. Sometimes if you don't tell them, they won't notice by themselves, especially when it comes to feelings. So do you always tell your husband your feelings? Maybe that's the secret to our marriage. No matter how often you say couple, we're still different people. If no one says anything, nothing is communicated. If we don't verbalize our feelings, we can't expect each other to sense something is wrong. So if you're feeling bad about anything, the best thing to do is be honest with each other. I guess you're right. I can't expect him to understand if I don't say anything. Thanks for the advice. I'll try telling him how I'm feeling. I'm sure he'll understand. He cares about you after all. That's what being a couple really means. Anyway, before I tell him anything, I need to get to work fixing those documents. I almost forgot about that. Thanks again. Hey, hun. Working late again today? Seems like you're working a lot of overtime lately. Is everything okay?
If you mean physically, then everything is fine. But since you know that, please don't bug me while I'm working. You know I don't have time right now.
Okay, sorry. But I have something I want to talk to you about.
What is it? Didn't I just say that I'm busy? If you're gonna hassle me, then please just save it.
We both have the day off tomorrow, right?
And?
I've been thinking it would be nice to go on a date sometime. Now I know you're tired from work, so it doesn't have to be anything long or anything. What do you think?
A date? We haven't been on any dates since we got married. So what is this all of a sudden?
Well, recently you just go to sleep as soon as you get home. We haven't even had time to talk or anything.
Because I'm tired? What am I supposed to do? Besides, don't you have a new project now? Aren't you busy? Do you really have time to be messing around going on dates?
Yeah, I have the new project, but we haven't really had much time to spend as a couple recently. I just thought we should do something to fix that. You don't have anything planned tomorrow, do you?
Well, no, but to be honest, I don't have the energy to go out on my days off right now. It would be nice to just be able to take it easy when I have a chance to rest.
Because you're working so much overtime. So I'm spending so much time here, by myself.
And there's really nothing I could do about that right now, is there?
It's just that recently, more and more, I've been thinking that it's pretty lonely being here all by myself. Even though we're married, I'm always alone. Do you know what I mean?
I understand that you're feeling lonely recently, but I've got my own stuff to take care of, okay? I can't just drop everything every time you want something.
I know that you're busy. I don't want you to push yourself too hard. But just this once, don't you think you could make some time for me tomorrow?
What's so special about tomorrow? Can't we do it some other day?
Like you said, I'm busy this month too. It looks like tomorrow night might be the only time we'll both be available. What do you think?
Tomorrow is really the only day. I'm super busy, so if we do it tomorrow, that's gonna be it. Is that all right?
Is that a yes?
All right, sure. I know it's my fault that you're feeling lonely, so I guess I can scrape together one day.
Thank you.
Can you decide where we're going to go and all that? Looks like I'm gonna be here past midnight the way things are going. I don't think I'm gonna be up for deciding anything by the time I get home.
No problem. I'm so happy we're doing this. I'll try and find something that you'll enjoy.
Really, I'm okay with whatever. Anyway, is that everything? Can I get back to work?
That's all. Good luck tonight. Hey, sorry to message on your break. Are you out and about? Hey, yeah, actually. I have a quick errand I need to take care of. Is something up? We've got a meeting today at 4, right? Well, unfortunately, it seems something has come up. I was wondering if you're okay to bump it up an hour. Is 3 okay for you? Yeah, 3 should be okay. I'm working at home today, so I don't have many meetings scheduled. Although that's when I was originally planning to prepare for our meeting. I don't think I'll be back home much before 3. Sorry. You're at the center of this project, so it's a little more trouble than usual for you. No worries. We've had this meeting scheduled for a while, so doing it 1 hour early doesn't make a huge difference. You said something came up. Is everything okay? Is there some trouble with the preparations? No, it's nothing too bad. We're going to have some people from other departments in today's meeting. It's something with one of them. Ah, I see. I guess there's nothing to be done then. That's right. Anyway, even if it's just 1 hour, still sorry to bother you on your break. See you at 3. Okay. Plus, Dan is working at the office today. Doesn't make a big difference for me when the meeting is. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of Dan, how did things go with what we talked about? It hasn't come up again, but I've been curious. That's right. I've been so busy it slipped my mind. I've been meaning to thank you, actually. Oh? I take that to mean that you were able to tell him how you were feeling? That's right. He listened to me. We had a good talk. All thanks to your advice. So thank you so much. Is that right? I know that I kind of pushed you before, so I've been hoping to hear good results. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, it was just what we needed. Like you said, I can't just spend the whole time hanging in there and waiting. Thanks to you, things have been great lately. Well, that's all you can ask for. Let's have a great meeting today as well. All right. Sasha? Hey, are you okay? Huh? I just had to step out to the bathroom real quick. I thought I said as much before I left. I appreciate the concern, though, messaging my phone. No, not that. After that. After you went to the bathroom. A man and a woman came out of your closet. What? From the closet? Is this some kind of joke? No, I'm not joking. Why do you think I messaged you directly? So you don't know anything about the situation in the rest of the house right now? I think you should stay in the bathroom. They might still be there. Oh my God. Really? I guess this is the kind of situation where you call the cops, huh? What should I do? Hold on a minute. We can't afford to make any mistakes at a time like this. What happens if they hear you on the phone? Oh God. So what should I do? I don't know what to do. Well, can you hear any voices or anything from inside the apartment? No, I can't hear anything. Kelly, are you there? You're looking at these messages, right? Say something, please. I'm scared. Hey, sorry. I noticed something on my end that I need to double check. The guy that came out of the closet. I think that was Dan. What? Dan? Why would he be in the closet? I don't know, but you know how we record these meetings so we can double check everything later? Well, I just checked the recording and it was definitely him. Really? Dan? Well, I guess it should be fine for me to come out of the bathroom at least. But why would he have come out of the closet with a woman? What's going on? Considering that it was Dan in the closet. Yeah, you should be okay to come out of the bathroom. You should be safe at least. It's not really safety that I'm worried about right now. What was he doing in the closet with a woman? I can't think of a good reason. Oh, my head hurts. Just take a deep breath for now. We can't proceed unless you're calm. Sorry. I guess I lost it a bit. It's all right. I'm a bit flustered as well. And not just me, everyone else in the meeting. Sorry. It's not your fault. Anyway, this is extremely difficult for me to have to say, but it looks like Dan is probably cheating on you. Cheating? Of course I can't say for absolute sure, but just looking at the way the two of them were rushing around on the recording, something is definitely up. They were both carrying shoes and umbrellas. To be honest, I can't really think of any other explanation. I see. Kelly, how much time do we have left in today's meeting? The meeting was just supposed to be a bog-standard final overview. Everything is more or less organized at this point. So I'd say maybe 2 more hours? Do you think you can go on without me? It seems like you've got your hands full over there. I don't think anyone will blame you if you excuse yourself. Do what you need to do. I'm so sorry to leave you hanging. Thank you for taking over.
What is it, Sasha? You've been messaging me all afternoon. You need something?
Finally, you answer. I didn't know what I was going to do if you just left things like this and ghosted.
Huh? What are you on about? What is it that you needed to talk to me about so badly? What's the matter with you?
How's work today? Do you think you'll be able to come home early?
Hey, did you even read what I wrote? If there's nothing wrong, I'm going to get back to work. I'm really busy over here, so I need to focus.
You mean really busy cheating? Does it take that much focus?
What do you mean cheating? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke or something? You know I'm exhausted from all this work. Why are you bothering me with this practical joke or whatever this is?
This is a screen cap for my meeting today. Who's that woman?
Ah, that. That's just, that's my coworker.
Oh, yeah? And what exactly were you guys doing?
You know, you came home so suddenly today. We were just surprised is all. I just reacted on instinct in the moment and, jumped in the closet.
I guess it is pretty surprising, huh? Having your wife come home suddenly when you're not expecting her, especially when you're sleeping with another woman.
No, that's not what happened. This is all just a big misunderstanding on your part.
Misunderstanding? How so? If you weren't doing anything wrong, there would be no reason to hide. Do you have an explanation?
That was around 3, right? It was raining a bit, right? Oh, right around then I went to the house to pick up something I needed for work. And of course I couldn't just leave my coworker outside waiting in the rain. So of course I invited her inside.
Okay, so why were you guys in the closet? And holding your shoes and umbrellas? If you weren't doing anything untoward, wouldn't you have just behaved normally?
Well, that's because of you. Even though it was innocent, just for business, there was still a woman in the apartment. I knew that if you saw us, you would jump to some crazy conclusion. Just like right now. Seems I was right.
Let's pretend for a minute that I were to believe this load of crap. From the time I got home until I went to the bathroom, that was about an hour. Don't you think it's weird for you to hide in the closet for a whole hour?
What did I just tell you? I didn't want you to get any funny ideas, that's all.
It was the middle of a work day. Didn't you just step out to go home and get something? Everyone at work was okay with the two of you just disappearing for a whole hour?
I messaged my boss from inside the closet. Of course I didn't tell him all the details exactly, things being what they were, but I told him we were going to be a bit late at least.
Is that right? You messaged your boss and told him that even though you had the day off? That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Huh? What do you mean? I was working today, I'm pretty sure you know that.
Well, you know what I heard? The coworker that you were here with today, she had the day off today too. So even though both of you had the day off, you were both at our house, hiding in the closet. What's up with that?
Sasha, please. Don't tell anyone at work.
So now you admit you were cheating.
Yeah, okay. You caught me. I don't think it really matters what I say at this point, but I'd like to at least keep this quiet at work, please.
even though you were cheating on me, you're asking me to help you out, knowing full well what you did.
Yeah, I know how it sounds. And if you want a divorce, then fine, we can get divorced. I'll pay whatever you want. Just please, don't tell people at work what happened.
What the heck is this? You're okay to just get divorced just like that? You could just throw away our marriage so easily.
Things between me and her are pretty serious. If we get divorced, I think I'm gonna marry her.
What about me? Things with me weren't serious?
It's not like I dislike you or anything, but how many years has it been now since we got married? I just don't really see you the same way as I used to.
You mean you want someone younger? Just what do you take me for? Do you have any idea how I've felt this entire time?
I'm really sorry, but I have my own life to consider, and I want to build a new life from here out.
And that's why you want to keep this quiet at work? If anyone finds out at work, that doesn't look good for you, right? So you want me to swallow my pride and keep my mouth shut, all so you can have yourself a nice life with your new girlfriend?
She's not like you. She's a really nice girl. I don't want to hurt her. So if you could just keep this quiet at work, I'll do whatever else you want. So please, just don't mess this up for me.
Don't mess things up for you? You went off and got involved with another woman, with no regard for my feelings whatsoever. And you tell me not to mess things up? You've got a lot of nerve, you know that?
I know it's painful for you, but right now I have to prioritize her over you. Can you understand that?
So you're telling me to keep this quiet at work? All right, fine. I won't say anything.
Really? Thank you so much.
But you know that your boss was in the meeting today, right? So even if I keep quiet, I'm not sure how much good it will really do.
What? What do you mean?
But our departments have almost nothing to do with each other. Why was my boss in the meeting? Well, my boss is getting a lot of help with this current project, and your boss happens to specialize in some of the areas we're touching.
Why didn't I hear anything about this?
My boss asked me to join him as a personal favor. He wasn't there in an official capacity, so there's really no reason he would have told you, is there?
You're kidding, right? Oh, so you're saying my boss saw that screenshot as well?
I'd say that's probably a safe assumption. I'm sure he got a good look at you and your precious coworker, and the stupid looks on your cheating faces. Which is why I'm perfectly happy to keep quiet about this around the office.
What is wrong with you? Why didn't you tell me that from the beginning? So all that time I spent asking you to help me was just a waste of time? What should I do now? I'm through. Not just me, Carol too.
Beats me. But you started begging me to be quiet all by yourself. Anyway, I'll keep my promise. I won't say a peep. But of course, I can't really speak for anyone else who saw you.
Oh, maybe it's not too late to fix this. It's not like this really counts as proof or anything. If you tell everyone that it was all just a misunderstanding, yeah, I think maybe they would buy it. So how about it? For love.
You want me to do that to help the two of you? The man who backstabbed me and the woman who stole my happiness?
Not just for us. Don't you think it would be embarrassing for you if there were rumors around that you were cheated on? Everyone always talking behind your back from now on. You really okay with that?
I mean, if it means that it ruins things for the two of you, yeah, I think I'm okay with that. You should be happy, though. Now you don't have to hide your relationship anymore.
That's not the problem. Oh God, we're finished. Please help me.
Why? I have my own stuff going on, you know? I can't just drop everything whenever you need something. My hands are full, taking care of my own life. So maybe you should figure out how to deal with your stuff on your own. After that, Dan and I got divorced. Dan seemed like he lost his spirit after I tossed him out. He looked totally deflated when we met to talk about the divorce. Naturally, he was found at fault in the divorce, and I was granted alimony in addition to 50% of our property. His girlfriend seemed pretty dispirited at that news as well. Of course, rumors of what happened spread through the company like wildfire. Everyone called Don the closet cheater. Well, at least until he and his girlfriend were both fined for embarrassing the company. So it goes. As for what happened to the two of them after that, I heard that their relationship went sour after they got fired. Dan said that he was really serious about the relationship, but I guess his girlfriend didn't feel the same way. Apparently, after finding himself without a job and without half his money, he also found himself without a girlfriend. But considering he brought all of that on himself entirely, I can't say that I feel bad for him even a little. As for me, on the other hand, the project I led was a huge success and was very profitable for the company. And I wouldn't say it's the only reason why, but it certainly contributed to the promotion that I've been promised. For the time being, you could probably say that I'm married to my work, but I have found myself in a place where I can really focus, so I want to strike while the iron is hot.
You have told your dad that I am one of the top men at my bank, haven't you? Just make sure he knows about how busy I am and how lucky he should feel that I am going all the way to meet him. Tell him that he better greet me and show me in when I arrive.
Ron, where is this attitude of yours coming from? You know, you've really changed lately. I think it all started once we became engaged. To be honest with you, you've been acting really arrogant ever since.
What are you saying? I am a pretty big deal, so it only makes sense that I act like one. And what about you and all the things you've been saying since we got engaged? Like about how you keep talking about quitting your job and not working anymore.
But I never said any of that. And I certainly didn't plan to stop working just because we get married.
Wait, hold on. Back it up there. I thought we agreed that you would become a full-time housewife for me after the wedding.
What? Ron, we never once agreed to that. I have always planned to keep working after our wedding.
You what? Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me. Any woman I marry has got to become a housewife. Besides, it's just common sense. The man works and the woman takes care of the house and children. All you have to do once we get married is listen to and do everything I say. It is so simple.
That sounds horrible to me, Ron. Besides, I've already told you that I don't plan on quitting my job, so... Seriously, just what has gotten into you recently?
What's gotten into me? I think you should be asking yourself that. Don't all women just want to stay at home and take care of their families? Didn't you tell me some time ago that you wanted to be a full-time housewife?
I really can't speak for what other women want, but I am telling you this. I do not want to be a full-time housewife, okay? I've never even once thought that that was something I would enjoy doing. Maybe I never put it into clear words for you before, but this is me making it clear now.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I think I made a mistake. But I guess these things happen, right? Mixing up current and past girlfriends and such.
No, that was just a pretty horrible thing for you to do right now. Anyways, let me say it again. I do not want to be a housewife.
I'm sorry, Mary, but I just can't let that slide. You may have your own thoughts and feelings now, but once we get married, you will be staying at home and taking care of our family.
And just why are you so hung up on the idea of me staying at home all the time?
Well, because I need you to have no other option but to rely on me for food and shelter, of course. If I just let you keep your job and make money, then you'd probably get pretty uppity. Wives are meant to listen and obey whatever their husbands tell them. That is why, once we get married, you will have to stop working.
Ron, are you even listening to yourself right now? What kind of sick worldview justifies not allowing women to work like that? All I am taking away from this is that if I become a housewife, that I will just lose any freedom that I have.
Are you listening to yourself, Mary? Just what exactly did you think getting married meant? Wives have to be prepared to totally rely on their husbands for everything in life.
Is that really the only reason you want to get married?
What? I don't really see what the big deal is here. After all, I work at one of the largest banks in the world. It's not like we'll have to worry about money. And I'll take good care of you. Don't you worry. I'll even agree to give you a little allowance you can spend on whatever, so everything will be fine.
That's not even remotely close to the problem here. Besides, I just couldn't be locked inside the house all day. I really enjoy getting to work with others and have coworkers. That's the whole reason that I got into the cosmetics industry in the first place, because I like working with people.
You're saying that even after we get married and you become my wife, that you'll want to see other people? Basically, you're just trying to tell me that you plan to sleep around after the wedding.
What the hell are you even talking about? First of all, I work in cosmetics. My clientele is overwhelmingly women. Second, what does wanting to work with people have to do with sleeping around?
But some of your supervisors and superiors are men, right? They were who you were talking about when you said you liked having coworkers, aren't they?
Wow, sexist much? Most of my superiors are women also. Of course there are men in the company, but I almost never see them in person. Setting that aside, how could you even accuse me of thinking about that? Wanting me to slave away all day in the house? Have you gone crazy? Did you want to get married just so that you could have a slave around the house?
Didn't you used to be a crazy partier when you were younger? I get why you like to spend so much time around people. But that is exactly why, once we get married, you have got to be locked up. Do you understand what I am trying to say to you? I am doing all of this out of love.
What are you even saying right now? I was never really a partier when I was younger. Is this just your way of saying that you are scared that I might cheat on you?
Well, the possibility is always there, isn't it? After all, you're a really beautiful woman. So if I don't lock you down with a ring, then I know someone else will come along and do it instead.
This is all just horrible. I could never live that kind of married life.
What are you saying? You mean that you won't be able to go on living if you can't keep seeing other men? I never realized you were that kind of girl this whole time.
That's not what I am saying at all. Are you even listening to me? I'm just saying that I don't think there is any good reason why I shouldn't be able to leave the house. Have I done something to you and acted in any kind of way that is making you talk to me like this?
I'm not talking about anything in the past. I am talking about the future here. After women get married, they should dedicate their lives to serving their husbands. And your future husband is one of the top men of his bank, so quit acting like your life will be so hard. There is just no reason for you to keep your job after the wedding.
So, that's what this is all about. I guess maybe you've always been like this, and I had just never seen it. Anyways, I still have no intention of ever quitting my job. And if you can't wrap your head around that, then maybe we should just cancel the plans we made with my dad tomorrow.
You want to what? Who do you think you are, trying to pull a stunt like this with an elite banker such as myself? You think you can just cancel this meeting the day before we were supposed to have it? Look, you're going to be a wife, so all you need to worry about is standing by my side and looking good while doing it. Leave the planning to me.
I already told you that I am not going to be doing any of that crap. I do promise to stand by your side as your wife, but I will never, ever, ever quit my job to become a housewife.
You really still don't understand, do you? None of this has anything to do with how you feel. Anyways, see you tomorrow.
No! I can't go tomorrow. You've gotten me too upset. I don't even want to see you tomorrow. Let's just try and talk this out again soon, okay? Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Excuse me, is this Mary's phone? I am really so sorry to text you suddenly like this. My name is Danielle, and I have a couple things that I need to discuss with you about your fiancé, Ronald. I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Danielle. Did something happen to Ronald? Is there something I can do for you? Well, if I may be frank, I am Ron's girlfriend, and I am currently pregnant with his kid. Wait, what? I don't understand. Hold on a second. What is going on here? What is this? So you know who I am to him, and that is why you reached out to me? Yes, I know very well who you are. You are Mary, Ronald's fiancée. Is that right? Yes, that is right. And now you're telling me that he has been having an affair with you? And that you are reaching out to me of your own volition? Yes, nobody asked me to message you like this. And if I am being honest with you, until recently, I thought that I was always his favorite. In fact, I always thought that you were the other woman, not me. Anyways, I managed to distract Ron and found your contact information on his phone. Hold on a second. Just to make sure I am following everything that you are saying to me right now. Until recently, you thought that Ron was cheating on you with me, is what you're saying? Yes, That is exactly right. But then I went through his texts with you and saw that you two were engaged to be married. I realized the truth and ran out of the house, leaving Ron behind. But that's when I realized that I was pregnant and it could only be his kid. I can't believe this. Danielle, is there any way that we could speak to each other in person? It's hard for me to wrap my head around all of this if it's just in text. I completely understand what you mean. Maybe it would be better to meet up instead. Let's do that. And if you happen to have any kind of evidence on you that would show that you and Ron were really seeing each other, I just think it would be best if you bring that with you as well. Don't worry, I understand. I will do that. Thank you. Now then, about where to meet.
I didn't know that you were raised on a farm. You really had me going this whole time. I never knew your family was so poor. I didn't even really know how deep in the country your old home was, but the GPS just kept taking me deeper and deeper into the sticks. I was expecting to see some great mansion coming out of the distance or something, but it was just some dinky little cottage in the middle of nowhere.
Why did you go to my dad's house anyway? I thought I told you that I didn't want to do it today and that we needed to reschedule. And then not only do you just go to my dad's house, but you insult it? I heard about all of it from my dad. He was shocked at the way you behaved.
Well, that's because some bumpkin farmer like your dad could never hope to keep up with a star banker such as myself. But I still feel so confused by the whole thing. After all, you live in such a great condo. I thought that surely meant that you must have come from a good family. You've been tricking me this whole time, haven't you? I'm sorry, but I can't get married to someone so beneath me. I think I will have to cancel the wedding.
Oh, trust me. You'll be doing both of us a favor by doing that. Even my dad said he couldn't stand you.
Well, then you can go ahead and tell him that the feeling is mutual. Too bad for your little plan, though. You'll never marry this elite banker now. I bet you never thought that this engagement would end like this.
Oh, trust me. The only one I'm pitying here is you. I can't believe you upset my dad as much as you did.
Whatever your hick dad is mad about, I'm sure I have nothing to do with it.
Well then, I guess you won't mind if my dad transfers his $30 million to another bank then. I told him he shouldn't be doing business with the bank that let you climb so high in it.
Hold on a sec. What kind of nonsense are you talking about now?
Well, I thought that you would get upset if I told you, so I never did, but... Actually, around those parts, my dad is very well known as a wealthy land investor. He farms as a hobby, but most of the time he just leaves the real work to his farm hands. Anyways, he has about $30 million sitting in his account with your bank, but it looks like he's decided to do business with another bank.
Hold on. Wait. Is all that really true? Are you trying to trick me again?
No tricks. I'm being entirely honest. He's already started the process and got in contact with the bank. He made sure to use your name while explaining why he was doing so. Everyone flew into a flurry of apologies to him, and now even the president of the bank is going straight to his house to apologize.
Hold on. Is this a joke? What kind of sick game are you trying to play right now? If you're being serious, I'm going to be furious at you. Oh, crap. I just got a message from the president. He seems really pissed off.
I don't really care if you get mad at me, because my dad made sure to mention all the horrible things you said to me to the people at the bank as well.
Why would you tell him to do that? He got this mad just because I insulted him? It's not like I hurt him physically or anything. I don't get why he's getting so mad. If I made you mad, then let's just call off the wedding. There is no need to take things this far.
Do you think my dad is the only one mad at you? How do you think I feel right now?
Hold on. You're mad at me too? But why? I don't get it. It's not like I did anything to you that should make you mad.
Do you really not see just what a frustrating person you can be to deal with?
Me? Frustrating to deal with? What are you talking about? Is this to do with the whole canceling the wedding business? I was just joking. I was over-exaggerating.
That's not what I'm mad at you about! I'm mad at you because you were cheating on me!
What are you talking about now? Cheating on you?
I know that while we were dating, you were seeing that girl Danielle on the side. Not only that, but you got her pregnant and then abandoned her. You're a horrible person, Ronald. Is that why you were so concerned about whether or not I would cheat on you? Because you were cheating on me this whole time?
Wait, you've got it all wrong. And how do you even know about Danielle? I mean, Danielle. Who even is this person? I've never heard of them in my entire life.
Don't be stupid, Ron. She messaged me directly and told me everything. We met up and she spilled the truth about it all with tears running down her face. You know she never even had an inkling that you were engaged the whole time you were seeing her.
Wait, no, this isn't right. She must have been talking about another Ron. It wasn't me. And this girl is trying to say that I got her pregnant? I really don't even know what to make of that.
When we met, she made sure to bring plenty of photo evidence of your affair and even showed me messages you two sent to each other. She even showed me pictures of you making cutesy faces at each other in bed. And don't worry, I've made sure to back up and make copies of everything she showed me. I'm sure it'll be very useful as evidence in court, so I hope you're looking forward to seeing those blown up for a judge.
No! You don't know what you're doing. That was all just a game with her. Okay, I get it. I understand why you're mad. I've made some mistakes and I can admit that. But you're the only one for me. And that's not a lie.
You think I would care even if that was true? I wouldn't care even if heaven itself said we were destined to be together. The only thing I care about right now is making sure that you get what's coming to you. And that you're left with no one on your side by the end of this.
Okay. I get it. Jeez. So then, tell me what you really want. Tell me what you want from me and I'll make it happen. Just please go back to my bank and tell them that all of this was a big misunderstanding. I was doing so well in my career. I was even being eyed for a big promotion soon.
Well then, I guess now it's finally your turn to learn just what a frustrating person you can be to deal with. I've already passed along all the evidence of your affair to the bank, and I do plan on collecting some hefty compensation from you.
Come on, Mary. Don't you think you're taking this all a bit far now? Please, I am begging you here. Just forget you ever met me and drop all of this.
Anyways, I think Danielle is about to burst with your guy's child. Which means that I guess you'll also be paying some heavy child support too, won't you?
Okay. I'll pay you whatever you want. Just please don't make me lose my job. How am I supposed to pay for anything if that happens? Don't say anything else to anyone at the bank. I am begging you.
Don't say anything else to the bank? So you admit that all the things that you said and did were wrong to do? If that's the case, then you better pay big for all the trouble you've caused. This is what you get for looking down on other people. Now we'll all get to look down on you as you writhe in the hell you built for yourself. After that, the president of the bank stopped by Ronald's cubicle and grabbed him by the collar of his shirt. He made Ron travel all the way back to my dad's farm and forced him to apologize profusely. But my dad said that he had no intention of forgiving the man who had hurt his daughter so much. For causing such a loss to the bank, Ron was demoted and exiled to a basement office near the boiler room. He also suffered a major pay cut. Ron showed me his ugly side, and it resulted in the engagement being called off and him paying a small settlement to take care of all the cancellations and wasting my time. Ron, who always thought so highly of himself and looked down on so many, found himself powerless to stop any of the things happening around him.
Hey, Sophia. Long time no talk. I found your house.
No way. Claire? What do you mean you found my house?
It's already been 7 years since we last talked, hasn't it? But it felt like it's taken me 100 years to find it. You must have been really trying to hide from me.
What do you want with me this time? You have no idea of all the problems you caused me and my brother. You forced us out of the town that we grew up in. We were finally able to find and settle down in our new place. So what do you mean when you said you found us? Just stop bothering us. Leave us in peace.
Oh my! Have you forgotten? This all started because your brother, Clark, turned me down. This is his fault. He was the best-looking guy in our school. His looks matched so well with mine. He should have been grateful that I laid eyes on him. But he had the gall to say no to me. I shouldn't have ever given you orphans the chance to even get close to me. That's why I had to get rid of the both of you. You guys don't deserve to have me in your presence.
That was it? He rejected you, so then you turned into his stalker just to get revenge? And then you went and told everyone the complete opposite of the truth. Your lies ruined us.
That's right. He had the audacity to say no to me, so he had to leave. He can't make me look bad. Of course everyone would believe the words of an heiress over the likes of you. That's why I was able to kick you guys out of town.
Running us out of town should have been more than enough for you. Just leave us alone now.
Oh my! Is that how you treat an old friend? I took the time out to contact you personally. You should be thankful.
I have no idea what you're up to, but I'm not the person who I was back then.
Oh? What's that supposed to mean?
Don't think that I'll bow down to you just because you're an heiress.
Oh my! I see you've grown a backbone. But it's too late already.
What?
You see?
What is it? Just hurry up and say it. I don't have time for your games.
Wow, so impatient. Fine, I'll tell you. I'm going to steal your boyfriend.
Huh? What boyfriend? Who are you talking about? I live alone.
You can try all you want, but there's no point in lying to me. I know that you're living with your boyfriend in that apartment. Room 305.
What?
While you were at work, I hooked up with him in your bedroom. So, you see, it's over for you.
Why are you saying this?
Actually, that town you're in, my daddy opened up a branch office there, and he made me branch manager, so I moved there a while ago. On my first day in town, I spotted you. What luck! I followed you home. That's how I got your current address.
What are you thinking? That's so wrong.
Well, I had other things to do that day, so I just got your address and left. When I went there a few days later, I found out that you were living there with that good-looking boyfriend of yours.
I don't know what you mean by living with my boyfriend. Literally no clue. I'm going to move out of there as soon as I can.
Why would you do that?
I don't want you to know where I live.
Aw, come on. But I just found you. Don't leave so soon. Be my toy again. It will be like the old days when we were children.
Don't even joke like that. Sorry for the sudden message, Clark. Can I stay at your place tonight? Hey, sis. What's up? Did something happen? Claire found out where I live. Oh, God. She hasn't changed a bit. In fact, I think she leveled up in evilness. She was saying all these things that didn't make sense to me. I think she wants to pull me back into her life. Obviously, I want to avoid that at all costs. I'm just going to pack some of the things I need, then I'll take a taxi over to your place. I need a safe place to go. Please let me stay with you. Of course, whatever you need. Be careful on your way over. Make sure you're not being followed. Sophia, have you gotten into the taxi yet? Yeah, I did. I'm in the taxi now. Okay, then change your destination to Kathy's place. Huh? Why Kathy's place? Seems like she has a plan. For now, just tell the taxi driver to change where you're going to her place. Kathy even said that she will pay for your fare if you don't have enough money on you. I have enough money, I think. I'll do as you say. Okay, I told the driver. Why is Kathy involved in all this? Kathy came to my apartment after I got off the phone with you. I told her everything that happened to you today. She said that my place would be easier for that woman to find since I'm the only family that you have in town. So Kathy offered her place instead. I agree with her. That makes more sense. We're in a tough situation, but I don't want to be a bother to your fiancé. Just think of your safety first. Kathy wants to protect you too. She's willing to do anything to help you. We don't have much of a choice but to take Kathy's offer. You're right. Please tell her that I'm grateful for her help. I will. Kathy is on her way home now. She should be waiting for you by the time you get there. Got it. Please thank her for me too. I'll pass that message on to her.
My! After going on and then making that grand announcement, you didn't move places after all. Your boyfriend told me that you left for work like you normally do. If that's the case, I'm just going to have to sleep with your boyfriend again while you're at work. You know, at first I did it just to bother you, but your boyfriend is really good in bed. If this goes on, I'm going to get serious. I really am going to steal him from you. And then after that, I'll have no choice but to chase you out of this town, too.
Claire? How should I put this?
Oh, it's you, Sophia. I had a great time with your boyfriend again this morning. Actually, I should say my boyfriend. He told me that I am way better than you. He also has plans on breaking up with you so that he could be with me. Just prepare yourself for that.
I really don't know whose place you're in or what you're doing. You're really misunderstanding the situation.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to say this again. I live alone. I have had boyfriends in the past, but I never lived with any of them. Moreover, I've been single for 2 years now. I think you made a mistake or misunderstood something, Claire.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to deny everything to shake me off of you. It's not going to work. My boyfriend says that he can't live without me now. He's going to go get his stuff from that apartment that you share and move in with me.
I see.
So, when you come home from work, don't be surprised when all his stuff is gone, okay? I'll help you move out of that building by telling stories about you to everyone there. And you know me. I love telling stories.
Do whatever you want. I already started the process for getting out of there. I don't plan on going back there anytime soon.
Oh, really? How long are you going to keep acting strong, and how far are you going to go with your lies? Well, that must be tiring.
Hey, Soph. We asked around about Claire. What did you find out? A lot of things, actually. None of them are good. I even found the guy who she thinks is your boyfriend.
Fantastic! But I wouldn't expect anything less from a person that works at a detective agency.
What I did is nothing compared to Kathy. She did all the work. Anyways, no time to get into that now. I'm heading over to where you are. But best not to meet directly at Kathy's house. We should go somewhere that is close by, just in case. Kathy suggested a motel that is a few blocks away. We can get a room there. That's a good idea. I'll see you there in about an hour. How does that sound? Sounds good.
Oh, Sophia! You got dumped by your boyfriend and now you have to live alone. Are you having fun yet?
Oh my! Well, look who it is. It's the heiress that is breaking all the compliancy rules at her father's company.
What?
You don't have anyone working under you. You're the only worker at this branch office, but you're still calling yourself the manager. We looked at your company homepage, and this branch office of yours isn't even listed. But you were put there because you're no use to your father's company. You were humiliated by the move. The stress was getting to you. But lucky for you and not me, you spotted me that day. So you decided to take your frustrations out by harassing me.
What? How?
How did I find out? That's my secret.
What are you? Did a few screws come loose after your boyfriend dumped you?
About that boyfriend you keep bringing up. By any chance, is his name Victor?
Yes, it is.
Then it's exactly as I thought.
What is it now? How could you not even remember your own boyfriend's name?
You said room 305, right?
Yes, I did. You're finally admitting that you lost to me.
I live in 305C. Victor lives with his girlfriend in another apartment. He lives in 305D.
What?
That building is a little different. Rooms A and B have separate entrances, but rooms C and D share the same entrance. A lot of people get confused.
So then...
Yep, exactly. When you followed me, you did see me go into 305.
But when you came the next day, you saw Unit 4 first, so you assumed that was where I lived. Then you knocked on the door and Victor came out. Again, you assumed that he was my boyfriend. Did I get anything wrong?
How do you know? All the effort gone to waste. You're not even bothered.
That's right. I barely escaped from you, but a few days ago, I just moved into a new place.
No way. But you can't quit your job just because of this. I'll find you again eventually. Oh, don't tell me. You're unemployed now, aren't you? That must hurt since you have so much moving costs to pay. You deserve that.
Nope, I'm fine.
Why?
I work from home. All I need is a computer and internet. If I have both, I can work anywhere in the country.
What?
As for the moving costs, I only had a few months left in that apartment lease and was planning on moving anyway, so I had the money saved up for some time now. The only damage that I really received was the shock of getting a message from you after 7 years of silence and peace.
Where are you now?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm going to chase after you no matter where you go. I won't stop until I ruin you.
Do you really have the time to do all that?
Whatever. Just tell me where you are.
You don't have the freedom to do that, Claire.
Huh?
There are 2 pieces of bad news that I have to tell you.
What is it? Just spit it out already. I haven't got all day.
Okay, then here it is. Number 1. Victor, that man that you thought was my boyfriend and stole him from me, he gets super clingy to women.
Huh?
The girlfriend that he is living with now didn't know how to get rid of him. She tried many times to break up with him, but nothing seemed to work. Then you came along.
What? Wait.
The girlfriend is actually grateful for what you did. You got him off her back. Her exact words were, "There's nothing good about that clingy, negative, insanely jealous deadbeat guy. She can have him. Please thank her for getting him out of my life." End quote.
Negative? Deadbeat?
She also plans on getting out of there when she can. She's going to leave him to you to take care of.
Huh? Wait, that's not what I wanted. I didn't know that he was the kind of guy that he is. How come no one told me?
I only found out a while ago. I'm already telling you as quickly as I could.
You're so horrible.
Moving on to bad news number 2. My little brother Clark has a fiancée. Her name is Kathy.
What? Kathy?
You know her, don't you?
She can't be. The daughter of the president that owns my father's company. Kathy Nolan?
She's been supporting us for more than 5 years now, ever since you ran us out of our hometown. But now she is like a little sister to me. And she also treats me like I'm her older sister. Soon we will be sisters-in-law as well. We are family. Out of nowhere, you shamelessly and pathetically popped up in front of us.
Pathetic?
Yes, pathetic. If only you didn't bother me, none of this would have happened.
What are you going on about?
You are, even if in name only, a branch manager.
I am. Are you jealous?
Not one bit. You haven't gotten any work done since you got here.
Huh?
The time you spent interfering with my life, as well as the time you spent with Victor, were all in the afternoon. Meaning during work hours. We have all the information we need to prove that. We sent that information to Kathy's father's company, as well as your father's company.
What? What do you think you're doing? What will I do if I'm fired?
I think it's already been decided that you will be fired. If you had done a good job here, you could have redeemed yourself in the company, but you let that chance go. In fact, you crushed that chance before it even came your way. Sounds like something you would do.
Save me! Help me! We've known each other for a very long time. We're more than just normal friends.
Are you hearing yourself right now? There's no way I would pick up. We won't ever see each other again. But I wish you happiness with your new deadbeat boyfriend.
No! No way!
From what my brother found out after that, Claire was fired. The only reason she was made branch manager was due to the fact that she was the president's daughter. But she didn't get any work done at all, so not even her father could help her. In fact, Her father lost all faith in her and even renounced her as his daughter. While Victor, the deadbeat, useless man, became obsessed with Claire. Claire now has nowhere else to go, so now her and Victor are living together. To force Victor to work, they moved into a really cheap apartment that is only 200 yards from his part-time job. A job that he was finally hired to do. To make matters worse, Claire found out that she is pregnant. Of course, Victor is the father. Maybe it was the stress in the pregnancy, but Claire developed alopecia, and the little hair she had left started to turn white. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.